For me, life after sport, I didn't want to think about it. It meant my dreams, my goals, my life's dedication was over. It tore a hole in me, and the life after sport low hit me pretty hard. But I learned finding the right team, the right platform, the right opportunity. There was bigger things out there for me after sport. Life after sport wasn't the end. It was just the beginning. I'm Trapper Goldsmith, and through running my financial brokerage under the WFG umbrella, I've been able to build a business, a dream team of professional athletes that have found a new platform for success. Through this webinar, I'm going to share with you our expansion plans, why there's such a demand on our industry right now, and who the high caliber individuals we're looking for. After sport, I had to ask myself, what do I do next? And after I passed through that low, the transition period, I had to start looking. I looked at corporate jobs, I looked at the oil field, I looked at running my own business. What was really going to give me that void that I was missing after sport? I knew as an athlete, I had a certain amount of freedom. I wanted that for the rest of my life as well, not just in sport. So I didn't want someone else controlling my own time. I knew that. I didn't want someone telling me when I could take vacation or when I could take days off or when I could go to the bathroom even. I wanted to control my own life, my own time. So where do I find an opportunity that I decide my schedule, I decide my pay? I also wanted ownership. I wanted to be in the owner's box. That's every athlete's dream. Once we move off the field, off the ice, we want to be an owner. So where was I going to find an opportunity like this? When I was introduced to our company through another athlete, first thing that attracted me here was it wasn't so much like the financial industry, it was more like the sport industry. Sport environment, the sport culture, where every year our MVP in the office gets your name on the back of a hockey jersey and it gets retired in the rafters and it stands up there for the rest of time in the office, and your first 100,000 you make in business, you get a big Super Bowl ring like this. And your first 25,000 you make in a month, you get a plaque, and we have an active leaderboard that updates monthly. So it felt more like being back in the game, like a sports environment. And that piqued my interest right away. That felt like, hey, this is something for someone that had a competitive chip on my shoulder, and not in a bad way, but in a way I still wanted to compete. I still felt like I had something in the tank. Well, this environment felt right at home for me. I thought, yes, I have goals again. I have guys I'm competing with again. And all of a sudden, that little burning desire that I'd been missing from sport, it was a fire and it was starting to take flame again. I also had big dreams of being an owner. How many players get to be in the owner's box after their career? Having ownership was important to me. Listen, I didn't get into sport to be a millionaire, to make billions of dollars. I got into sport to be somebody, to leave a legacy behind. So when I seen the opportunity to become an owner here, own my own brokerage, and start leaving a legacy, that was important to me. That piqued my interest. As the owner, I get to build anywhere in North America, and nobody can fire me, trade me, take my team away. I call the shots. I call how my brokerage runs and the team I have in it. And that, to me, enticed me to really take a look at this. Our pay structure, no salary cap. Listen, with inflation the way it's going, I didn't want to have a business or I didn't want to have a career where I get capped out. I want to have unlimited earning potential. I get to write my check every month. I've never liked the fact when somebody tells me what my self-worth is, whether it's 25 bucks an hour or $80,000 a year. No, I want to determine what I'm worth. That's how I learned in sport. The harder I work, the more time I put in. Guess what? My brand goes up, the more money I make. And I wanted to have that in a career as well. Now, being in one of the highest paid industries in the world, the financial industry trumps tech, it trumps real estate, trumps oil and gas. Now that gets me excited when there's no salary cap in one of the highest paid industries there is. Our compensation model, they say the wealthy become wealthy because they have multiple streams of income. Well, this isn't always necessarily doing different things, but having multiple streams of income that generate revenue for you. We get paid 5 different ways. I like the idea of both passive and active income. First way we get paid is commission. We get paid to help athletes put plans in place. Every time we put a portfolio in place, we get paid a commission on that portfolio. Second way we get paid is on trails. Now this is on the investment side. Every asset under management that we move for a client, we get paid on an ongoing basis. So let me break this down for you. if you sold hockey sticks and you got paid a commission off of the hockey stick, but every time that player went out onto the ice and used that stick, you got paid a little residual. Now you sell 5, 10, 50 hockey sticks, and every time one of those players uses that stick on the ice, you're getting a little residual income. Well, guess what? After a while, you don't need to sell hockey sticks anymore because your passive income has surpassed your actual commission, and you don't need to take on more clients. You don't need to push more business. That's what we get here. The passive income is why we get a lot of real estate brokers, mortgage brokers, other professionals coming from other industries coming here, is because of the ability to get passive residual income. Now as well, we get paid on bonuses. We have new agent bonuses as well as monthly and quarterly bonuses. Once you become a senior partner, you're eligible for your monthly and quarterly bonuses. On top of that, we have trips, we have company incentives, contests. Always liked the idea of the harder I work, the more time I put in, I'm getting compensated for that. You score more goals, guess what? There's bonuses attached to that, whether it's endorsements or from the team or from other sponsors. Bonuses incentivize individuals to become better versions of themselves. And then the last way we get paid, guess what, is agency. This means ownership. So very similar to other agency business models, we have ownership. You own your brokerage, you own your clients, you own your book of business. That was important to me because I didn't want to be building someone else's dreams. I wanted to be building my own dreams, building something that's mine, a legacy that I get to leave behind. We can be one individual running your own brokerage, or you can have as many agents, the biggest dream team you can think of, underneath of you, and from that, there's profits and overrides that generate from that. Now I know what you're thinking, how could I ever get clients? I'm not good at sales. We have one of the best mentorship and personal development programs in the industry. This is one of the biggest reasons I came here, was the mentorship. I was missing that from sport. When I moved outside of sport, I didn't have a nutritionist, a coach, a swing coach, a sports psychologist. I didn't have these mentors that were helping me succeed. So when I stepped into this business and I had new mentors, I did exactly what my senior partner replicated what he did to get me to success. And that's why we have one of the most successful platforms for athletes to transition to, is because of our mentorship and our personal development. Because at the end of the day, getting clients, being able to sell, those are skills. And when it comes to skills, skills can be learned. The same way you had to learn to skate, the same way you had to learn to handle a puck, the same way you had to learn to handle a bobsled going down a track at 100 miles an hour. Those are skills that you learn. Having the mentors and the leaders to coach you through that process means you get to become as successful just like I did through that same process. The other thing we hear is, I'm too busy. When am I ever going to have time to build a business, to start a new career while I'm still active in sport? Well, in order to change the game, to change an industry, you have to do things differently. Unlike the traditional industry, we allow our agents to start part-time. While they're still training, they have their full-time sport career, they're actually able to start building this business on a part-time basis while they're going through training, while they're developing the skills that we talked about, and while they're getting their government license, and still actively pursuing their sport goals. Many of our athlete agents are building a business here for when sport does come, when that final game is played on the field or on the ice. They get to step into a successful business after sport and transition to full-time. Now I love hearing the one, well, WFG, isn't that MLM company, multi-level marketing? Multi-level marketing, network marketing, affiliate marketing. The key word there is marketing, and it's one of the most powerful marketing systems in the world. It's why you're seeing some of the most successful companies today taking some type of hybrid model system from multi-level marketing or network marketing. You see Uber, Airbnb, Amazon, affiliate marketing. They're using a hybrid model system of network marketing. What did I say about changing the industry, changing the game? You got to do things differently. So one of the reasons we've emerged as the largest financial brokerage in North America is because we continue to do things differently and adapting a hybrid model business system for the top business models in the world. We've taken the corporate model. What's positive about the corporate model? Well, there's an office, there's structure, there's a back end taken care of for you. What's the negative? Well, there's always a glass ceiling. There's a corporate ladder. We have an office that we work out of. All of the back end As a business owner, I don't have to worry about any of that. That's taken care of for me. And what did we do? We eliminated the glass ceiling, the corporate ladder. You get to determine how much you make every month, how fast you move up that ladder, how fast you get a promotion. No one can hold you back. There is no corporate ceiling here. Now, the second one is a franchise. Well, I have personal experience with this where I have owned a franchise in the past. What's good about a franchise is there's a proven system. It's how a McDonald's operates or a Tim Hortons operates. There's already a system in place that's been proven over and over again. That's how new franchises can open up. But what's the downside? Well, I know firsthand it's a high cost for entry. I had to take my entire life savings, dump it into buying a franchise. And not everyone can afford a McDonald's or can afford a Tim Hortons. So what did we do? Well, we have a proven system in place from your mentorship, a step-by-step process to achieving 6 figures, to achieving 7 figures. However far you want to go, there's a system for that. And then we eliminated the high cost of entry to getting into business ownership. I joke I spent more money on a handbag for my wife than I did starting this business, which has paid me multiple 6 figures. I'm still waiting on the return for my wife's handbag. It hasn't come in yet. Might have to be patient on that one. And then the agency model. What's the advantage of the agency? Well, there's world-class training. There's mentorship. The downside to it is you're usually training your competition, where once you've trained someone up, they become good enough, well, then they break out on their own. They want to start their own agency, their own brokerage, or their own business. And it's why we have almost 200 landscaping companies in Alberta. So what did we do? We took the mentorship, we took the world-class training where we have it both over Zoom, in person, through our product providers. You get matched up with a mentor who works very closely with you right from day one. And then we've eliminated creating our competition where I'm incentivized to train my new agents even better than me. I mean, maybe we'll say as good as me because I'm competitive, I'm an athlete. I'm kidding. Of course, we train them. The better they do, the better I do. And that's how we retain more agents, keep them in our business, keep them in our firm, incentivizing them to train their new agents. There's no secrets. There's no old school way of doing things that we don't teach our new agents coming in. They get absorbed to everything. They get exposed to all the key ways to be successful here. And the last one is network marketing or multi-level marketing. What's great about this industry is that it's warm market. It's referrals. The negative, of course, is you're spamming friends and family. You're having to have high quotas or carry so much inventory that you end up paying more than you're actually making. So what did we do? Well, we operate in warm market referrals. A lot of my business, especially with athletes, is built off of referrals. And I'm always networking within the athlete community. I've learned those skills to network properly and not be spammy, not be annoying. The negative we eliminated. There is no quotas here. There's no monthly quota. You don't have to carry inventory. In fact, we don't sell our own product. We don't sell World Financial Group insurance or World Financial Group investments. We work in one of the highest paid industries in the world, so we get paid very well for what we do by being a distributor in the financial services industry. The days of spamming, chasing, begging, those are dead. Attraction marketing, learning how to build a business where clients come to you, that's what we've started here. The demand for what we do, why are we here? Zoom has now given us more flexibility, a broader network. Imagine having a business plan where everyone in North America is a potential client. That's what Zoom has done for us, where we've expanded across Canada, across North America, into the US. Zoom has made it easier for us to access our clients, bring them world-class service, and expand our business. And with that has become a demand for more agents to join our team. We need good people to help serve the clients that need our services. I personally can only help so many clients, so I need to expand my team. I need to develop the dream team so I can help more athletes get the financial education they need, get the financial planning, get the tools, the world-class portfolio that they deserve. So by being the best means we help the most. So who are we looking for? Listen, not everyone is going to be a fit for our team. My journey, how I ended up here, I was competitive. I needed a competitive environment. I missed the camaraderie. I wanted no salary cap and I needed ownership. The last thing I wanted to do was be building someone else's dream or someone else having control of my time. I needed to be in the owner box, and this platform gave me that opportunity. That's who we're looking for. Someone with a competitive edge that wants the environment, that wants to help people, has a passion to give back and change an industry that's outdated, that needs a new age agent. We found athletes succeed here because, like me, I found sport is a platform to achieve our goals and be recognized for something bigger than our individual self. If this webinar has piqued some interest and you feel like you might be a fit for our team, then click on the link in the description and I encourage you to fill out an application. If we feel like you'd be a fit for the dream team, one of our agents will reach out to you for a one-on-one meeting to discuss the next steps. I want to thank you for watching this webinar. If you've watched it this far, I want to thank you for your time. As you can see, I get pretty passionate about what we do, how we help athletes, and how we give back in an industry that truly needs our help.